Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. Now guys, while I was out there checking for some collectibles and some other great stuff to add to my collection and bring to you guys on this channel, I come across a really cool figure from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Now he was a very funny character on the cartoon back when I used to watch it as a kid, and I was never able to actually get his action figure until today. I actually got one through the Classified series, which is really cool. Now I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, I finally got Snake Eyes. While Snake Eyes was a cool character back in the day, he wasn't my favorite, but I am hoping to keep my eyes open to find a Classified series Snake Eyes for my collection. But guys, that's not the one that was really cool and an awesome figure. So today we're going to be checking out from G.I. Joe Classified series. We're going to be looking at Shipwreck. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and let's bring him out right now. Here he is. This is G.I. Joe Classified Series Shipwreck. Now before we take a look at the figure, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the packaging. Now as you can see here, we got him posed up here on the front of the box. Looking really cool with my camera. There we go. Looking really cool. We got some of the stuff that comes along with them. We got a cool artwork along the side there. On the bottom of the box, we got G.I. Joe Classified Series Shipwreck. Once again, there's a really cool artwork right here of Shipwreck on the side there. These are all the accessories that he comes with right here on the top. Once again, on the top of the box, we got the G.I. Joe logo. You can see it's plastic-free packaging, except for tape and glue. It's been really cool the way they've been packaging these things. They look really nice. Once again, here's the artwork. Looks like him screaming or maybe scared. Not really sure. But nevertheless, he was always the one that had the jokes and was the comedian of the crew in the G.I. Joe's cartoon show. Now, as you can see back here, it is 6.3 inches tall. They do have two versions of him, one with hair, one without hair. All the accessories, he comes with 2 guns, some rope, grappling hook. Here's the Lego Mumbo Jumbo at the bottom of the box and at the bottom right there. Here's the QR code if you guys want to pause it and scan it, check it out. And here is, once again, the plastic-free packaging logo. Really cool. Let's go ahead. Let me get out the razor blade and let's open up this box and let's take a look at Shipwreck. This thing is really cool. Like I said, he was one of my favorite characters in the G.I. Joe series. When they brought him on, it was really funny because he was kind of a lazy guy, procrastinator, but he always managed to get the job done. He always managed to work his way into trouble and save the day. And then I think after a while, him and Snake Eyes kind of like teamed up for a lot of episodes where they worked together, kind of like the way Alpine and Bazooka were like buddy. And that's another great G.I. Joe team that I want to get. I want to see if I can find Alpine and Bazooka Joe. Those things would be really cool to get on my shelf here. But let's go ahead and remove this string here. Here we go. The packaging on these guys is really nice. I like the way they package them with the artwork that's on the side of the box there, like you see there. They package them up like that. It looks really cool. I'm actually enjoying keeping these boxes around. And those little gray boxes where all the accessories comes in, I'm actually keeping those and keeping the accessories that's not on display with them. Keeping them in those boxes because it kind of looks like a Foot Locker almost. But there's the box there. I'm definitely saving these. Let's go ahead and put that off to the side right now. Now let's take a quick look at the figure here. Really cool. Now I just want to see how you actually, okay, so it's not just hair. It takes off the whole thing right here so you can see. This is how you would swap out the pieces for him for the hair with the hat and no hat. I like the detailing on the chest right there. The detailing of the sailor uniform. Really cool. The utility belt he's got here along with the tattoos on his arm. Hopefully my camera keeps it in focus. Even the detail on the jeans, because he's actually wearing jeans right there. Boots. Here's another tattoo on his other arm. Really, really nice. Now, as you can see the articulation, you got a lot of articulation here in the head and the neck as well. So you can see, you can make him look almost down at his feet. And you can make him look almost straight up, which is really cool. As you can see, you can turn left to right there. Now the arms, he can go out 90 degrees at the shoulder. As you can see here, he does have a little bit of a bicep rotation as well, as well with the rotation at the shoulder too. He does have the little 360 rotation. There we go. Now he does have a little tiltage in his shoulders as well, so you can bring his arms out like that, which is really cool. Another great articulation on these figures. Now he's got double jointed elbows, as you can see here, so he can basically fold up his arms. Really, really cool. Now he does have articulation in the wrist, not like the normal ones. It's actually to the side. I don't want to really break it. I don't know if my camera can pick it up because it's so the black gloves. I don't really know if you can see it, but if you see it there, you can actually see where the pin actually slides on the wrist there. Like I said, I really don't want to push my luck too much because I want to get him loosened up so he can actually work that later. Now he does have an ab crunch as well. He has a little bit of a hip twist. And I love the way they work the legs. You can bring down the leg here and actually span it out. So you can see here, he's not 90 degrees, but very, very close. Now, as you can see, you can't go straight forward. It's a little stiff right now. Like I said, he's been in the box. God knows how long he's been packaged. But with the way they work the hips, he can go out almost completely 90 degrees forward. Just got to warm up those joints a little bit. There we go. Now, as you can see, he does have a thigh rotation as well. And obviously, you can see the double jointed knees here. So his legs can damn near fold up on themselves. And he does have a little bit of tiltage at the toes. And he does have an ankle twist as well. It's a little tight. Like, I got to work this area too. Probably going to break out the blow dryer later on tonight and warm them up so I can actually work all those joints out. But right now, let's go ahead and let's pose him up real fast and let's check out some of the accessories that he comes with. Grab that box here, pull out the bag of accessories, and we'll actually see what the Shipwreck come with. Here's the bag right here. Let's go ahead, open it up. There we go. Now the first thing he's got this anchor or grappling hook, which is really cool. It's nice and shiny. Don't ever remember him with that. That's something more like Alpine would actually have. Here's his other hairpiece. So if you want to take the sailor cap off, which sometimes he's done when he's posing as like a Cobra soldier. We have some rope here with the hook on it. Really, really cool here. We had this really cool antique style gun. Don't know if he ever had a gun like this in the show. Not really 100% sure. But look at the, as you notice here, this is a double barrel pistol. So I'm wondering if this is like a blunderbuster, like something that the old Navy used to carry. And they kind of gave him that. That's still pretty cool. Polly, we got Polly here, which is really cool. I was so glad we actually got a Polly character for him, because that is the bird that's always with him. So that is really cool right there to actually have Polly. Now let's go and let's put some of this stuff on. Let's get Polly mounted up here. You can't put him on the shoulder, but Shipwreck does have a peg hole on his arm where you can put Polly. So let's go ahead. Let's pose him up with Polly here. I want to see how that would look. I think that looks pretty cool right there. Let's go ahead. Okay, wait a minute. He's supposed to have another gun. Oh, there it goes. Now, here's the other gun right here real fast. Basically, looks like a regular semi-automatic. You put that in the holster here. I'm pretty sure that one goes in this small holster right there. And I'm pretty sure this long holster back here is for this big, shiny blunderbuss. So let's put that back there. Alright, now on the box it shows the rope going across his chest. And I would like to do that. I want to see how can I do that. So let's go ahead, let's try to figure out how we can get this on there. It's not going to go that way. Nope. And it's got a peg hole there. I wonder what that's for. Let's see. No, it's going to be too much of a headache that way too. Let me try this. Let me put his arm up. Put it that way. Tilt his head. There we go. Alrighty, that looks cool right there, and I think I know what that peg hole on the rope is for. I'm not gonna say it just yet. We'll show it off here in a little bit. But once again, this is a really cool figure. I am so glad I actually got him. He is really nice, nicely detailed, as all the G.I. Joe Classified series are. The only accessory right now that I'm not using that'll probably be stored is the hair piece that comes with them. I'll probably just put that in this little Foot Locker box and put it away in the accessory drawer. But once again, this is a really cool figure, really nice. The blue shirt and the blue jeans, really significant of a sailor's uniform. That's pretty much their work duty uniform. Now, pretty much most of them are bell bottoms. I don't know if they still use that style of pants, but obviously he doesn't use it here. But very, very nice. And guys, this is where we're going to end the video for today.
Now back to G.I. Joe. Take a look at the new G.I. Joe Tomahawk.
Look, Cobra's attacking the All-Striker. Tomahawk to the rescue.
Tomahawk holds 8 Joes and it's loaded for battle.
Yo, Joe!
Tomahawk's gonna chase some Cobra. Tomahawk is on the go. Tomahawk's gonna chase some Cobra and rescue G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe!
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe Tomahawk. Other Joe and Cobra figures sold separately.
Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Alright guys, so that wraps up another episode of Toy Collector Review. Now when it comes to the G.I. Joe Classified Series Shipwreck, is he worth adding to your collection? That is a definite yes in my personal opinion. Shipwreck is one of the best characters on the original G.I. Joe cartoon show. He was a procrastinator, he was kind of lazy, but he always got the job done, and whenever he was always trying to avoid work, he always managed to find trouble and save the day. And like I said, I am looking for the Snake Eyes from this series because Snake Eyes and Shipwreck were kind of like a team. They were like the dynamic duo along with Bazooka and Alpine. It was just the way they kind of paired these guys up was a really, really good job, and I'm so glad I actually got them. Like I said, I could never get Shipwreck as the original 3/4 inch G.I. Joe figure. I'm so glad I got him now to add to my collection. It is great. And guys, once again, we come to that point in the video where if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I put out a video, and share these videos on all your social media platforms. And guys, do me a favor and hit that like button because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. And guys, if there's anything in particular you would like to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get that out there for you guys. Once again, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.